Yo. All right, we in the building. Looks like a fun little team. Let's go. Come on, bro. We're gonna take it real slow.
They'll give it to the back. Nice move there. Okay. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Okay, I got 2 plays to work with.
Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with the USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. The give from the gun. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
We got a good
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. grab behind the line. It's Jones. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into...
Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Oh, my goodness.
Pulls it in. It's Terry.
Oh, my goodness.
The sweet spin, and he's free. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Extending the play.
Oh, touchdown! Let's go!
And he will score! Touchdown, Missouri!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
We're keeping the pressure on. I can't risk this.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Into
Oh,
the
my
end zone.
goodness. Why did I do that? But why not? Touchdown!
Touchdown.
I thought I threw it straight.
Grabbed in the
but
end
he
zone
lobbed
to
it
put
in.
6 on the board.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have...
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
3rd down.
Rides to back and leaves it. He has the first and still on his feet. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, they're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Right to him.
Working that left side.
Right to
And
him.
he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
It's about the Jimmies and
The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Goes to the option. Now the toss.
There you go.
Into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Yeah, he deserved that.
On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater.
Nice.
He'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Tiger.
Pro quarterback running
These
back.
guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to
right
stop
here.
it.
I like this.
Don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and
Keep balling.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Cut inside. There you go.
Makes a man miss.
Oh, he's still in there?
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Give to the back.
Nice.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. He's up to 49 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
Tigers is moving.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
Oh!
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
This guy's Wheeler.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He'll ride his man on the option.
Oh, he dropped it.
Catch the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And, man, I know he's going to be...
I messed that up. I'm pissed at that one. That was nasty.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Hey, but that defense is moving, though. We got Hoffman over there. We're trying to get Hoffman involved in this game, him and Easter.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, there you go.
He's got an open man. Lowers those pads. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away to buy time. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Missouri! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Going right to work up top. The throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Ale, what up, bruh? Look at that beautiful block right there. He should have followed through them three. They're like Thanos over there.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
Oh, this looks interesting.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking deep.
Colts.
Touchdown, Tiger. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Where have these guys been my whole life? Gee.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here we go. Ready to go. Running back searching for a hole. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Yeah!
Near the sticks. It's Manning. He's loose. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Take me out, coach.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
These guys are like, they hit their cuts real smooth.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Fights off the defender. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Caught behind the line. It's Manning. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thank y'all for choosing them. Coach say I play till halftime and I'm out of there.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Player of the week. I see we struggled a little bit on defense. We didn't score in the second half at all. As soon as he left the game, it was over. So I got to strike and strike fast. They expect me to know those pitches, so I got to get better at like pitching the ball, but I did awesome. No interceptions. Hey, we going into Kansas 1-0.
With more than 100 games played, the border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are being discussed as we get ready for what's in store. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks.
Uh-oh, they turned up here, too. Kansas, huh?
Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Kansas look pretty good. They look like a solid team.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Early.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They are in
Let's keep
attack
these boys
mode
off balance.
already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Breaks into the open. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to roll up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Catch in the middle, it's Jones.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part. And then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Let's go.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Johnson. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Missouri wants to go fast. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Missouri.
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Power ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to...
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A strike downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
We're going to break them
After
down
that
like
big
Brady.
gainer to open things up,
Moon
they'll
gonna
put it in
break
play
them
from the
down.
40. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Oh, this guy.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
See the way I stepped in that pocket? Kev out there looking
Mizzou
like
has
Joe
it back in
Montana.
the offense coming out on the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891, and it's unfortunate with conference realignment that this rivalry game kind of went away. I wish we saw it more often.
Yeah, and we've seen it all across college football. We get robbed of the rivalries, and then in turn, we kind of forget about them. So good to have this rivalry back.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down.
Decision-making skills. Let the game come to me.
Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
He'll pull it. Oh, he's got some space. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down.
And nowadays, you're not...
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
3D.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
That's what we're going to call it.
So I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
We're going to get Johnson stats.
And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Stars here in Missouri. Get over here.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen. He's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this offense, they gotta find.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The short hands, it's Hoffman. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Hoffman talking shit.
And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Just keeps slinging it. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike pay dirt. The snap sets up to throw. Quarterback moving. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone.
They'll get a chance to work on that
Take me
hurry-up
out,
offense
Coach.
here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Here we go, set. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pulls and fired complete. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Still running at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Tigers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Huffman. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Got his man downfield.
Yeah!
Running into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Up close
They've
and
extended this
personal.
lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Manning. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Hoffman. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here we go. They'll run play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the offense is...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Down. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoffman. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, this is a game this quarterback is going to remember for a very long time. There's not many where you get close to 500 yards passing. That's what he has. A Heisman-worthy performance.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Snagged on the outside, it's Manning. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Got it behind the line, it's Manning. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. The play action fake. He's looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points. It is getting rowdy as Missouri extends its lead on the hated Jayhawks.
Tell you what, man, Mizzou came into this one ready to go. They have been flying high and flying all over the field, making things happen.
Making things happen, making plays, playing with energy, really meeting the standard for this rivalry game.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
Military stun! Military stun!
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Manning. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down.
Here we go, sack!
From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Let's go!
They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Missouri comes up with a first and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And another good touchdown drive by this
Georgia
offense. How
blew them
about
out
the start to the
40-0.
season? Blowout win in game one. Blowout win looking like in game two. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Finds a tight end. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one?
There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy, and it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Missouri comes to the line with another first down.
Here we go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Creates a little room. Oh, there's an alley on the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Military stunt.
Wants to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense set for a first down play.
Down.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Tigers have a lot of options on second and inches. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
This defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house.
Get this
Mizzou
game
has it back in the
over with
offense
already.
coming out on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Soft spot in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, ready.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. These two old rivals don't clash as often as they once did, but now bragging rights will belong to Mizzou. Until next time. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Ferocity, majesty, two words that come to mind when a tiger comes into view. And we'll have plenty of tigers trying to earn their stripes in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Knew where we wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate.
I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. Makes a grab right down the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Ray. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And off to Jones. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Huffman. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary.
Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Under fire. Finds a crease at the 20. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. so close to cashing it in for this offense. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's reeled in. It's Manning. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Ray. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put him behind the chains.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught in the backfield, it's Manning. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears liking their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we can name like Spears.
The run from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Past the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me. I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Manning. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just Completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Johnson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the sticks. It's Huffman. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to buy time. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy...
Touchdown, Missouri! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going in.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Takes the handoff. It's Ray. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Manning. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. You think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. They'll try to pound their way in. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from... Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose.
And the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off-play action on first down. He's got an open man. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. And the D denied him on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Catch in the middle. It's Manning.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Oh, he got loose. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field.
Great place to start for this offense. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Quickly out to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
Man, I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. They're going back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Working on the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
He had both of them blocked over there.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll run it on the counter. Runs for the tackle. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Power football with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake. Rush is on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
He's not... Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Cooler! 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 Trick 9, beat flag! Charcoal! Charcoal! Military stop! Cooler! What do you got? Let's go! Let's... 22 water! Military stop! Set! What do you... Ready! Ready! What do you... Hut! Let's go! Base 27 jump! Ready!
Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, the winners of 3... Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using the quick game. And he's dragged down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
A strike downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. There he goes. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's run out of bounds just just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
That was a freaking touchdown, bruh.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touch! Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jones. This is a kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Huffman. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. On the run, it's Ray. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to...
Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to scramble. The throw. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll give... Inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his man. It's Huffman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting... And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Manning. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
A first down run in the red zone. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Turning it on. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
Man, it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Just couldn't find any room. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line.
man, it's nice when you can buy some space coming out of your own end zone with a nice productive run.
Snap the ball thinking about, make sure we don't get a safety, and now all of a sudden you've got a drive started.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production, but listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught near the sticks, it's Hoffman. Breaks into the open. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. Smashes through the tackle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This is like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or 2 or 3. He tries to take the top off. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Got a man. It's Huffman. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Terry. Worked his way out to the 28. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Huffman. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short. They'll start this drive with a pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Picked up a few extra. The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw...
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down.
Oh, he's got some space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown! Off-play action on 1st down. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Wide open on the right. 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field. They give themselves a little more cushion. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. The play action fake. Quarterback adapting. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Action. Showtime, baby.
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Missouri! strike through the air for the score. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Motion from the back. He'll set up to throw. Still looking on the move. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Finds his tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long, and under critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to?
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. At the 40, there he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Can't get him to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got it wrapped up.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And money down.
The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Unloads to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torn.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that
it.